Alright guys, I'm doing a quick video. I did a video and I wasn't 100% happy with it, so I'm going to do another one. And it's at the owner's request. I got a set of heads sent and to work, and what I did was on these had been already reworked, but this is the head. We made an agreement that he wanted to get before and after video, so what we decided to do was we just finish one head out completely, and then we would do a video of what before and after right here in front of everybody so they can see what's going on. Makes it a little easier. Pretty good idea. So quickly, you can see the factory CNC lines all in here. You can see it. It's on the walls. It's down there in the throats, the bowls, and you can see right in there is what they call your throat diameters. And you can see they just ran a little cartridge roll over there. That is as cast or CNC from the factory. These are 8452 ls7 castings. Now they did shape that valve guide boss there some, and they didn't do a bad job on that, but I don't know. If I'm gonna hand finish a set of heads, I expect to have that removed at the very least. And we'll just move over here to the one I finished. And I don't have light in all of these, but that's alright. Everyone will get the idea. I will flip it and get a better view. Another thing, a lot of people ask me about this, and they say you don't want to go too smooth in the intake runners. You don't want to go too smooth on the exhaust ports, chambers. It's going to ruin boundary layers, etc. Well, I use a 60 grit roll, which is standard inside the intake runner. The polish work on the exhaust ports help with carbon deposit over time. Now eventually it will build up some. You're not going to ever get rid of it completely, but it does help keep carbon down. It just has less surface to stick to. It doesn't have a texture. So, you know, it helps. Same thing on the chamber. But on the chamber side, what this does is it helps prevent heat absorption into the water jacket. It can actually keep coolant times down. And I would go into exactly how I think this works, but, you know, I'm not going to get into it. It's just the way I do it. Bob Glidden was notorious for this, and you know, there's a reason why he won championships as many as he did. It's becoming a lost art. Not many people do it as they used to, and it's very time consuming. I understand it. You know, it's a lot of work for minimal gains. But in my opinion, if it's going to gain, it's worth doing. So if I have somebody that's going to pay me good money for something, it's going to be done right the first time. So let me flip these over, and I will show you some other shots here. Alright, this is their intake runner, and you can see factory CNC marks right there. They're on the left side of the head, and they are on the floor. I've got it flipped upside down, but that would be the floor. Okay, so you see that, and you see this wing. It sticks way into the port here, the swirl vein. It's very deep, and this is the one I did. I don't have any light in here, but you get the idea. I'm really particular about my finish work. This is a 60 grit roll finish. It's going to be hard to outdo my finish work, but this is just the OCD in me. It's just how I do things. So I like it to look nice and perform at the same time. And that's just the way I do it. All right, let me flip it. All right, that's their exhaust ports. They did shape the valve guide boss some, but the cross-section widths here are stock. So we move over to the head that I just finished, and you'll notice the cross-section widths have been widened. This floor has been ovaled, and I did my polish work in there. Those chambers are like mirrors, or exhaust ports, I'm sorry. Alright, you stop and flip it. Alright, again, this is their work. And I've got this light in, I've got that light in there. So we're going to move this over, put the same light in the port. And I still have, obviously you can see the machine work still in here. So this head is not being cleaned. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this other one out, and I'll clean them then. So yeah, now I got the fun part of making everything match, but you know, that's part of this job. Anyway, there you go, Matt. Thanks for the work, brother. I appreciate everything.